Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Home P. Home P is here to bring you his NFL shootout featuring my Ravens and whatever team they're going to be playing this week. But let's say a prayer for my boy Ray Lewis. Alright, so unfortunately, we had a bye week. Well, that's not unfortunately, that's fortunately. We had a bye week, and we needed that bye week because after that debacle of a loss, 43-13 to the Houston Texans, the Texans are doing good right now, and I think the Ravens took advantage or didn't take advantage of how the Texans were coming at them with the game. But y'all know last year how we took out the Texans barely to reach the AFC Championship. So yeah, we lost 43-13, and Coach John Harbaugh took the blame and everything like that. And you know, he put on the shoulder with a 5-2 record, out of a tie for the conference lead. You know what I'm saying? It puts us in a peculiar position that, you know, they got 9 games left. You know, they're leading in the division. It's going to be on their shoulders. There's going to be opportunities that, you know, with those 9 games that you got to go on and attack. And in the meantime, with the bye week that they had, they needed the rest. You know, with Terrell Suggs back, he needs to have his A game again. Yeah, he came back with, I believe, a sack and 2 tackles in the loss to the Texans. But he needs to get his mojo, swagger, or his sizzleness back to do what he needs to do to have the game that he needs to have. So, in preview with the Ravens versus the Browns, well, we know how it is, you know. Like Nahada said, you know, he thought when we drafted by the Browns 6 years ago, but you need to give Ray Rice the ball. He needs some more touches, you know. Under John Harbaugh, after a loss, then a bye week, the Ravens have probably won 3 to 4 games in a row. They need to win this game this week, and I'm quite sure the Browns feel the same way. So during the bye week, the Ravens examine themselves, and they hope to build up a string of 4 straight victories following that bye week like they did before, and those wins come with average margins of like 18 points. But, you know, the coach is going to be very cautious about them believing what they did last time, that they can repeat again. So if you go back and actually individually look at those games, it's kind of crazy that they have a loss. So, you know, Joe Flacco has to have his A game. Smith, he has to get catches. Anquan has to do all of his touches, play that deep, tough wide receiver, like a strong tight end type. Peter and all them. Is it Peter? I can't remember. The Browns, on the other hand, will, you know, the Ravens have never lost to them since. So the Ravens have to come with the attack. Like I said, Ray Rice, get the ball in his hands, run the ball. Flacco, at least try to throw at least 2 to 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. The defense, without their leader, without their mentor, Ray Lewis, T. Sizzle, and Upshaw, Nagata, if I said it right, all need to come strong and stop the run and stuff the offense of the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns also have their wideouts. I don't even know their names because, you know, I'm not a Cleveland Browns fan, I'm a Ravens fan. But the Ravens need to come out and beat these 2-6 Browns so we can be 6-2, and then we can face the other teams in the future. But this is your boy Home P bringing you his little preview for the Ravens versus Browns come this Sunday at 1 p.m. or 4 p.m. Man, as a sportscaster, I should know that. But it's kind of hot, and his jacket's kind of tight, and my head is spinning off talking like this. It's your boy Home P, the greatest sportscaster ever, signing out at NFL Shootout.